Hello guys, I'm back again and cricketing my another session. And this time I have a very special guest from India, one of my friend that is Venkat, along with South African guy who will act as a neutral in the show. That is Pakistan versus India Asia Cup upcoming encounter. So we have a very spicy gossip in the next 15 to 20 minutes. So without wasting time, 28th August, mark your calendar. The day we have Pakistan versus India, high voltage game. Everyone is like want that game around the globe. So Venkat, please unmute your mic. First question coming to your side.
Okay.
So Venkat, पाकिस्तान वर्सेस इंडिया ऑलवेज लाइक हर कोई चाहता है देखे, बड़ा हाई वोल्टेज गेम होता है, स्क्रीन के सामने से कोई हटता नहीं है, आप भी जानते हैं, मैं भी जानता हूं। तो इस दफा लेकिन धचका जरूर मिला है क्योंकि दोनों टीमों के जो फ्रंट लाइन प्रीमियर बॉलर हैं, यहाँ से शाहीन अफरीदी और आपकी साइड से जसप्रीत बुमराह, जो कि रैंकिंग पे भी टॉप करके दिखा चुके हैं, कितना इम्पैक्ट होगा इन दोनों के 4 ओवर्स का ना होने का और पूरी टीम पे जो एक होता है, जिस तरह एक टाइम पे शाहिद अफरीदी होते थे, हम कहते थे मैदान में शाहिद अफरीदी है, कुछ हो जाएगा, इसी तरह इनका भी इम्पैक्ट देखने को मिल रहा है। बुमराह वन ऑफ द टॉप बॉलर्स, यहाँ से शाहिद अफरीदी, इम्पैक्ट कितना होगा इनका ना होने से?
बहुत बहुत बड़ा इम्पैक्ट होगा. The bigger problem that I see right now is we do not have a good replacement bowler. See, for my problem with the other bowlers in the team, we have Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Arshdeep Singh, Avesh Khan, Bishnoi and Chahal. Apart from this, the other fast bowler we have is Hardik Pandya, who I don't consider a frontline pacer yet. He's a part-time bowler. At max, India can expect 2 to 3 overs. That is still a part-time bowler for me. But the bigger problem is all the paces that India has, Bhuvneshwar Kumar seems to be the most experienced. And if there is zero swing in the pitch, he's an absolutely useless bowler, to be honest. He gives a lot of runs. His economy rate goes till 10 and all. So my bigger problem is like, okay, who is going to bowl these upfront overs? Okay, Arshdeep is a decent death bowler, but Avish Khan, I don't know. Internationally did good in IPL, but international is a different ball game altogether. So India is in bigger trouble, I feel, as of now. I think they should get back Shami in as a replacement for Bumrah. We need some experience in the pace lineup. It's fairly inexperienced one as of now.
Okay, fair enough. Ibrahim, coming back to you, same question but on like bit different. Minus Bumrah and Shaheen, do you think that's more of a India Pakistan, the rest of the squad will same or equal, or do you think that other team has like overpass or bypass the other team? Like for instance, Shaheen, the premier bowler, as mentioned by Venkat, along with Bumrah as well. So if we like minus the Bumrah and Shaheen factor, will the squads of the both team are same, equal, or you think other team has edge over other?
I think they're equal. I think Pakistan a little bit, they have the experience of Haris Rauf in the bowling, and now Mohammad Hasnan is also there. So that might help them. And Mohammad Wasim also hasn't been doing too bad at international. So they might have a slight edge with their pace bowling attack. And India, I see they had a chance today to maybe bring Shami back in, but they've decided Deepak Char is not available as a backup bowler. They've gone for Kuldeep Sen. I don't know why, but they've selected Kuldeep Sen as the backup bowler for the Asia Cup squad.
Right. Deepak Char is in the World Cup squad, I feel. Yeah.
No, in the Asia Cup squad.
He's in the standby.
Yeah, but he's out of it now. Kuldeep Sen is
standby.
Kuldeep Sen is standby now.
Oh.
Okay, Ibrahim, don't you think that Pakistan has missed the trick a bit, because a premier fast left-armer bowler always troubles Indian top order, like Rohit Sharma, we have seen the past, Mohammad Ahmed, Trent Bolt, Shaheen Afridi. So we have other options like Ruman Rais, Mir Hamza. Even though that was the past, Hasnan has been inducted to the side, but left-arm pace bowler from the right from the start can trouble Indian top order. I think Pakistan has missed the trick. What's your thoughts on that?
Yes, definitely. It could have provided variety to the attack, but they've gone with someone they've been backing, who had a bit of a problem, had to go and work on his action. His comeback is available. They've been backing him before, so they decided to stay with him, which is a good thing. I think it's a good thing. It'll give him confidence that now they think he's good enough to be back in the side.
Okay, Venkat, coming back to you, let's talk about some batting, and the batting in particular top four. India has like class batting lineup in terms of Virat Kohli, KL Rahul, Rohit Sharma, Sky is phenomenal. He's doing like exceptionally well. So what's your thoughts on that, comparing Pakistan top four and India top four, considering recent form? Virat Kohli is not in that much good touch. I wish him luck that he scored good in Asia Cup. I'm a big fan of Kohli, to be honest. And along with that, Pakistan, Babar Azam, Mohammad Rizwan, and might be Haider Ali, and other one is Fakhar Zaman. Like he is like Fakhar का बल्ला अगर चला तो फिर तो मुश्किल होगा. तो कहते क्या हैं, टॉप फोर को आप देखते हुए दोनों साइड्स के कंसिस्टेंसी को भी, करंट फॉर्म को भी और यूए की कंडीशंस को भी, किसको बैटिंग को आप थोड़ा ज्यादा रेट करती हैं?
देखो यार, पहला तो ये यूएई को न्यूट्रल लोकेशन नहीं बोलना चाहिए. पाकिस्तान has played enough games there. UAE is not a neutral location for Pakistan. It's almost a home ground for Pakistan. Okay, one. Second, I'll contradict with you. The most dangerous batsman in the Pakistan lineup, I don't consider to be Fakhar Zaman, but it's Mohammad Rizwan for me. Because Azam plays he's a very steady level-headed batsman. He'll not take unnecessary risks and go for shots and get out. But Rizwan is someone who can take the game away within a span of 3-4 overs. Suddenly you will see the strike rate going up. Suddenly you will see the run rate going up. Coming to India lineup, they're all the superstars. Virat Kohli, again, I'll contradict. People think he's in bad form. Today only I tweeted like why they say Virat Kohli is in bad form. No, Virat Kohli is in bad form as per Virat Kohli's standards. Virat Kohli is in a terrific form. People just have some unrealistic expectations. Like I just today, I was before coming onto the stream, I was just collating. He had 74 in Adelaide, 72 in the Chennai test, 62 in the Chennai second test, 79 in Cape Town, 55 in Leeds, where 100 plus partnership with Pujara. He had 50 and 48 in the Oval Test, 42 and again a century partnership with Rahul at Lords. How is this out of form?
But we want 100 from Kohli, irrespective of the format of the game.
Like that's the problem. That guy has set so high benchmarks.
Standards are high, yeah. I got your point.
People are, but the current Indian lineup, the Rohit Sharma is Rohit. You can set up all the left hand, all options. This guy he's people like Virat Kohli call him gifted. So he's on another level one. But the most important batsman in the Indian lineup for me is Surya Kumar Yadav, because if the top order collapses, or India has some unrealistic expectations out of Surya Kumar Yadav, I feel, because he is one, sometimes he's come to rescue us while finishing the games also. They expect him to take over all the roles from 4 to 7. They expect him to steady the ship if the wickets fall. They expect him to finish the games. They expect him to score at 200 also. And quite a weird team squad, to be honest, because Pant is there, Rahul is there, Karthik is there. Okay, Pant is a sure shot playing in the playing 11. If Karthik is going to open, if Rahul is going to open along with Sharma and Kohli and Surya, then it's obviously a Hardik Pandya, Pant and Jadeja. Now these three players cannot be dropped. So where is Karthik going to come in the team? And apart from Karthik, in all three, Jadeja, Pant and Pandya, I don't see them scoring consistent runs for India if India is in trouble. The most consistent batsman, or at least trustworthy batsman, who can at least dependable as like an MS currently, is a Dinesh Karthik. So
sorry to interrupt, but as far as my opinion is concerned, I would like to say DK Dinesh Karthik in my playing 11, to be honest. The current form he has, the T20 utility player. But again,
I get it, but the problem is, see, he cannot be sent to bat above 4. He has to bat from, and you cannot send him below 7. So this whole Surya, Pandya, Jadeja, Pant. Now these 4 are non-droppable. You cannot drop them from the team. Where will you find
especially Pandya and Jadeja, because of this 6
traffic all-rounders. Yes. Traffic all-rounders,
You cannot drop Jadeja and Pandya. You cannot drop Pant. He's your main first choice wicket keeper. You cannot drop Surya. Where will you fit Karthik? So I don't understand this squad, to be honest.
Okay, let's see how the final 11 comes up with. Ibrahim, coming to you, keeping the time constraint also in mind, that will toss be the important factor in keeping that match, because the game of nerves, and always India have like overpass Pakistan in terms of World Cup matches, and head-to-head Pakistan is a bit high, but in terms of Asia Cup, they have a lot of slight head against Pakistan. Pakistan have won 2 titles, they have won 7 titles. So like stats is also there. So do you think toss will definitely matter, or if India or Pakistan, whoever win the toss, what's their decision? Will they go with the batting strength, bowling strength? What's your thoughts on that?
Depends if there's any dew around. Looks at this part of the year, they're not expecting any dew in the Dubai Stadium. So I don't think it will make a difference. If there's no dew, I think the toss won't play such a big role.
Because I remember keeping like 7 to 8 months back, World Cup recently, Babar Azam won the toss, elected to bowl first. That was a bit against odds, because he was like, Pakistan preferred to bat first. They're not a very good chaser, but the way they chased is things have changed. I like just discussing with Venkrath before he joining that things have changed a lot. And these are my next question as well for Venkrath as well. Venkrath, it was like common myth now that we have been seeing like from the very past like decade that India batting versus Pakistan bowling. We have discussing a lot of that in the tenure of Wasim Akram, Waqar Yunus, and Rahul Dravid, Sachin Tendulkar. That was quite debatable, and we can always think that India has a class batting and Pakistan has the bowling unit. But now it seems a bit different. Pakistan, Babar Azam, T20 #1 batsman, Rizwan #3 batsman, and in bowling, Shaheen is also like. So, do you think things have different, or you think relate that it's Indian batting versus Pakistan bowling?
See, you have to understand this whole India Pakistan thing of Pakistan bowling and India batting. It was there like what 2.5 decades ago, 25 years ago. At that time, the best bowlers India in terms of pace was Javagal, Srinath, and
Prasad.
Yeah. But now the batting standards at that time in Pakistan was something like Inzamam-ul-Haq and the ex-Prime Minister, Mr. Imran Khan. So that was the standards then. But now you have Azam and Rizwan and Fakhar Zaman playing, and we have Bumrahs and Shamis, and who recently Umran Malik reaching 155 clicks. So it's not the case anymore. But adding to what Ibrahim said, not only I was just while you were saying, I just pulled out the stats. In Dubai, the last 6 matches during the time of November only, so similar conditions. All out of 6, the 5 matches have been won by team batting first, and they won by 8 wickets, 9 wickets. So
comprehensive.
It's very clear that if you bat first, it's the better option.
Yeah.
So set a target and then defend. That's a much clearer choice, it seems.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, Ibrahim, coming back to you again. Again, the World Cup question, like 7 to 8 months back in October. We Pakistani are normally it's the same thing. पीछे पड़ जाना बात के आसान लफ्जों में कहूँगा, बात समझ गए होंगे कि we are still forgotten 92 World Cup, then Champions Trophy, then history was history. That was your particular day. You won that. Do you think that World Cup factor still exists in Pakistani mind that they have outclassed India? That was the day. That was not Indian day. Pakistan. I all remember Indian fans and some close buddies said that Pakistan really outclassed Indian. But we never forget that India also played some very good cricket in the past. They have like won all World Cup matches. So do you think that is a backup in the mind of both Pakistan and India, or will it be a fresh game, new like not format is the same and the venue is almost all the same? So keeping venue also in mind. Earlier Asia Cup was in Sri Lanka, but now shifted to this. So in the back of the minds of the player, do you think these things exist, or that will be a fresh game, both from Rohit Sharma and Babar's 11?
Fresh game. I think the way the leadership this year, they approach different. New game is a new game. You started from scratch. Score is 0. There's what happened in the last game happened in the last game. That is now in the past. This is a new game. You have to re-execute your skills, and the best team on the day will win.
And do you agree with Venkat? He said this is a neutral, not neutral, it's a Pakistani home ground. But India also played a lot of IPL there, keeping that in mind. There are a couple of 3 to 4 IPLs have been played full season, and IPL is not a short format. There are a lot of matches, 2 months.
But
so,
see,
as a neutral.
IPL teams have played. Indian team has not played there. Okay, technically, I'm still correct.
So, Ibrahim, your thought as a neutral on
technically, technically is correct because Pakistan team have played there as a unit.
True, that's true.
They've played as together as a team. IPL, the players were separate teams, different plans. Pakistan have played as a unit, executing their plans as an international team. So they know the conditions much more better. If you want to add to that, the PSL has had quite a few seasons there as well. So Pakistan have
what about that? You're talking about IPL season. What about PSL seasons there?
That's true.
But
so
I'll
I
also
think
one more thing. I'm glad
have a lot of
Pakistan.
experience there.
Yeah. I'm glad Pakistan won that World Cup match. Because the whole point of India-Pakistan rivalry was dying. Now with Pakistan winning couple games, the whole rivalry is again riled up.
Yeah, that's
Otherwise,
true.
there's no point. If only one team keep on winning, then the rivalry dies.
बिल्कुल ठीक हो गया. तो थोड़ा सा और गॉसिप को करारा टच देते हैं. वंदे आप क्या कहेंगे, कौन सा प्लेयर शाहीन के जाने के बाद अब आपको लग रहा है ट्रम्प कार्ड होगा दोनों साइड से, जो अपने देशों के लिए अच्छा परफॉर्म कर सकता है, और आपकी नजर में कीपिंग आई ऑन वॉच जो भी व्यूअर्स देख रहे हैं, इस प्लेयर को देखना लाजमी होगा. वो बोथ फ्रॉम पाकिस्तान, इट कैन बी ऑलराउंडर, इट कैन बी बैट्समैन और बॉलर, बट आपकी परसेप्शन एनालिसिस क्या कहता है कि ये दो कोई 3 प्लेयर ऐसे हो सकते हैं जो मैच का रुख बदल सकते हैं? इवन दो T20 छोटा फॉर्मेट है, कोई भी क्लिक कर गया तो मैच का रुख बदल सकता है, बट कीपिंग इन माइंड player credibility, whom you think would be crucial for that game?
Yeah, like to not only on the India-Pakistan front, but the entire Asia Cup. I think one of the most dangerous sides in this Asia Cup is Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Because with Rashid Khan's 4 overs, you forget the match is already 16 overs. You forget the 4 overs of Rashid. And they have Zazai and Nazibullah Zadran, and these guys are hard hit. Rahmanullah Gurbaz is a fantastic hitter.
Not only Rashid, they have Mujib as well. They have Nabi as well.
Nabi as well.
So, spin department is fabulous.
And
Is Qais
Dubai,
Ahmed playing?
Yeah, Ibrahim.
Is Qais Ahmed playing as well? For
Qais Ahmed.
He's in the squad.
Qais Ahmed is not in the squad.
He is also a spinner, by the way. I think there's not too much spinner.
Yeah, leg spinner. He's a leg spinner.
But then Noor Ahmed is there. Noor
Ahmed
is another.
is
Yeah. So fantastic squad. Coming back to look at other teams also. I'm very excited to see this bowler called Matisha Patirana. Sling action from Sri Lanka. Another Malinga in the making. Bangladesh. I think the most settled team in this Asia Cup is Bangladesh. They are more settled as a unit with a lot of experience getting in with the captain of Shakib Al Hasan. Ahmadullah is there. So there are a lot of good players and a lot of young gun also with Mustafizur and then Taskin Ahmed in the bowling. Ibadat Hussain is doing really well recently. Pakistan, but from Pakistan, I'm majorly looking for Mohammad Rizwan. I hope they get him 0. And India have some upper hand there because he's supposed to let him.
I am wishing luck to Virat Kohli using Rizwan a golden 0.
But the problem is if Rizwan bats till power play, then it's difficult to get him out. If once he's set, unless he makes a mistake, it's difficult to get him out. So
yeah, your point is quite valid. I was seeing some Facebook page of Indian analysts were talking about. They were saying that if Babar and Rizwan stay till power play or 4 to 5 overs without losing a wicket, then match can be switch to any side. Not any side. It's done. Yeah.
It's done and dusted because 6 overs Pakistan will reach 50, then suddenly you see 115 overs we're looking at 140, then last 5 overs it will again 40-50 runs, we're looking at a 200 run target. So that's how that thing works.
Don't you think that Pakistan are relying heavily on 3 players? Shine is minus now, Babar, Rizwan and Shine. These were the 3 players we played whole World Cup, to be honest, and the later order was exposed. Apart from Asif Ali innings against Afghanistan, he put the man in Shoaib Malik once. So in contrast to Indians, their depth is too much. I'm not saying Pakistan depth is not that much. We have Asif Ali, Takra, we have some strong hitters, but you never know. They are not that much consistent, considering Jadeja, Pandya, or even Pant. They can hit right from the scratch of the ball. So do you think that Pakistan relying on a couple of individuals, whereas India has a more match winners?
They do, but I think that kind of a setup works well for Pakistan. It clears and gives clear instruction to the entire team. Okay, they have clear jobs. These are our main guns. So it is very clear, okay, Azam and Rizwan will try and to not lose a wicket till 6. And if they are successful in that, then they can come all guns blazing. They don't have to worry about the other tactics. So it works, that setup works well for Pakistan as a team, I feel.
Okay, Ibrahim, before moving to the final question, same question which I asked for Venkat, that as a neutral, what do you think? 2 players, if I want to specify from both teams, Pakistan and India, that can be critical in that particular encounter. I think you will the same names.
I'm going to go for Rishabh Pant from India. Rishabh Pant and Sky. I think it's about time.
Rishabh Pant is a 2-edged sword, man. Anything can happen with Rishabh Pant.
And I think it's about time he plays the innings that helps India win a game.
He's Indian.
So I'll go for Pant.
Okay. And
Sky.
Pakistan?
And Pakistan, I'm going to go with Rizwan and Fakhar Zaman.
So nobody's ready that much bowling that Venkat.
No, that's where I was coming. You should look for a guy called Ravi Bishnoi. We call him. I think he'll play because
I think against Pakistan, I think he won't play. Am I perception?
No. I think he should play because we call him.
I think they're going to go for Ashwin.
They might go for Ashwin, but I hope they. I think Bishnoi is a much better bowler because in India we call him Dildar bowler. If you hit Bishnoi for a 6, he'll give you a same ball again. He'll ask you to try and hit a 6 again.
Yeah, okay.
That's the kind of bowler he is.
I think bowling Chal. I think watch out for Yasvinder Chal. Yasvinder Chal will play. Because he
final thought, guys. We have to conclude. Final remark for Venkat. Prediction time, honest prediction, not keeping in mind you're an Indian and Pakistani, a bit transparent, keeping both squads in mind, and definitely keeping head-to-head conditions in mind, your favorite for that particular match.
Qasim, we should not say anything. Let's see. You'll say Pakistan. I'll say India.
That's
Let's ask
diplomatic.
Ibrahim.
That's diplomatic answers. That you should be fair enough. Like I can say that India is like favorite. Doesn't matter with that. With keeping in mind that whatever the players are doing right now, but you have to say pick a one at least. I will ask Ibrahim later. He's a neutral guy.
Yeah, I feel India is a stronger team because, like you said, that any one of the top 7 clicks and the match is on.
Yeah, in fact, I got the same prediction for Pakistan. Most of Pakistani friends, I will discuss this matches. Most of the prediction India. Definitely as my nation, I predict Pakistan should win, and inshallah Pakistan should. But keeping all the things in mind, that might be India might be favorite. Let's see how it goes on the particular day. So सब इंतजार कर रहे हैं, बड़ा दिन है 28 का. इब्राहिम के पास जाते हैं. इब्राहिम, as a neutral and the two-liners sum up, Pakistan or India, and if you whatever team you choose, why?
India, I think they have more cover. I think especially on the spin department. Although the pace department is lacking, but the spin department, the batting is looking good. So India, I will edge India for the win this time.
And the sub question: Will it be a comprehensive one-sided encounter, or it will be a nail biter?
No, it's going to be a nail biter. It's going to be a tough task. It's going to go close. It'll go till the last over.
Okay, let's see how it goes. Both the analysts have prediction India's favorite. I myself think that India has inner feeling a slight edge, but you never know. Pakistan is unpredictable side. On the particular day, they can like lose from Zimbabwe and win from Australia. You can't say that anything to Pakistan. So let's see how it goes. Thank you, Venkat, for coming. Thank you, Ibrahim. We will in touch in Asia Cup as well, depending upon the time. Till then, stay tuned और enjoy करें 28 का तक. इंशाल्लाह बड़ा मैच. देखते हैं कौन जीतता है. Take care. Allah Hafiz.